What's going on, world? My name is Nate. I'm with Bridging the Gaps, and this video right here is all about the power of taking that first step and getting started. Over time and over the years, I've seen a lot of people have a lot of great ideas. They have a lot of goals. They have a lot of ambition. They just have a lot of this deep desire to do something different. They know that they're called to not just work for anyone for the rest of their lives. They know they're called to make an impact in some kind of way, whether that's through starting a nonprofit, working in a nonprofit, starting an organization, starting a business, or even just making small changes in their life personally. The challenge I see a lot of people deal with, though, is they don't have the power, or they don't have the fortitude and the fearlessness and the courage to just take that first step. So what I want you to understand is that there's a certain power that's tapped into when you take that first step. And the reason being is because when you take that first step, you have no choice but to take another step. That is that once you take that first step, it puts you in a position where if you don't want to go backwards, you have no other choice but to take another step forward. And from that point on, you're in a position where you have to continuously take step after step after step after step. And before you realize it, if you don't get too caught up on how many steps you've taken, if you turn around and look over your shoulder, what you'll see is, man, that chair that I would have went back to take a break and sit down in is so far back that I've actually made a lot of progress, right? So then 2 or 3 things are about to happen. 1, you start to build momentum, all right? Taking that first step, the power of taking that first step, you're gonna build momentum. 2, it's gonna build your confidence, because where you thought that you couldn't take any steps and where you might have got stuck in the same place and become complacent, because you've taken that first step and put yourself in a position where you had to take a second step and a third and a fourth and a fifth step, you're now building confidence in your ability to see whatever it is that you have planned and your desired outcome all the way through. The third thing that happens is you gain traction, all right? It's easy for people to overlook you when you're sitting still. But when something is moving, if you yourself are sitting still, or if you're moving and you're walking through a forest or you're walking down a sidewalk, if something moves out the peripheral vision, if something moves in front of you, because it's moving, I don't care if it's camouflage or not, that movement is going to catch your attention. Because now that you see it moving, you're going to try to figure out what exactly is that. What is it? Something I need to fear? Is it something that I need to is it something that's valuable that I need to try to acquire? Is it something that's going the same way that I'm going, that I could possibly collaborate with and come into a companionship, or and then for the sake of what we're talking about, partnership. Now the fourth thing, it kind of goes with the third thing as far as gaining traction, which is attention, all right? Again, like I said, when you're moving, people will notice you. It's going to gain attention. And whatever you're building, if you continue to do it right, you're going to continue to create that awareness and draw attention, all right? Now, you don't want people to idolize what you're doing. You don't want people to get super consumed in what you're doing, because then what happens is whenever you fail to meet a certain expectation or demand, then whatever you're building, it begins to lose points of value in the eyes of whatever target population you're seeking. All right, so you want to make sure that you're creating awareness and drawing attention to whatever it is you're building in a healthy way, that people aren't putting too much emphasis on it, but just enough emphasis for what it is that you are capable of doing, what it is you can do, so there's not unrealistic expectations, all right? So, what are some practical things that you could do as of now, today, to get started? First thing you can do is, if you don't have any type of plan, get a plan. It's as simple as that. Get a plan. Whether you type it on your iPhone, your Android, whether you type it on a laptop or computer, whether you're old school or you just like, you just like to handwrite, get a book, a notebook, get some pen, get some paper, pull out your tablet, whatever it is you have, and start writing out your ideas. Anything that you create to be successful, you have to help other people see the value in it. And most people find value in things that's going to solve a problem for them. All right. Look for the problem that your idea could be a solution to. All right. So now that you have these ideas, you've identified what problem your ideas could be a solution to, because all of the ideas you have won't be a solution. So I obviously do a process of elimination, but find about 3 to 5 potential solutions, and from there, begin to map it out a little bit more. can I partner with that's going to make this successful? Who is going to be the potential customers for this product or this organization? Who's going to be the potential members? Who's going to be the potential of opposition? Because everyone's not going to want to see your ideas come to fruition. Who's going to be those who invest or sow into what it is I'm building? And anything else you can think of. Those are the 5 main categories I can think of. But anything else that fits within what it is you're building, you want to make note of that and continue to flush it out, all right? You're mapping out what you need to make your vision come alive. Now you have to breathe life into it with this next step, and the next step is, after you have everything formulated, you have to begin putting concrete action behind the plan. Whether that's getting a domain, whether that's starting an email list, whether that's starting a blog, whether that's getting the equipment you're gonna need to make it happen, whether that's building your website, whatever it is, social media pages, whatever it is, once you have that idea and that skeleton on paper, you have to start moving forward with the next thing, which is concrete action items. When you're starting off, don't get discouraged. It's probably gonna be a solo mission, all right? But your heart and your passion and your dedication should fuel you and should drive you to put your all into what it is that you're doing, because that fuel, that passion, and that desire, as you're moving, once you start gaining that traction and attention, other people are going to see that passion, and people are going to want to invest in that passion. All right? They're not going to invest in your organization. They're not going to invest in your idea. They're not going to invest in anything outside of what they see beyond the person that's presenting it to them. Okay? So when you're having conversations, when anywhere you go, understand that whatever it is you're building, that is you. You represent what you're building. You represent that brand. You represent that clothing line. You represent that organization. You represent that business. Everything that you're doing, you now represent, all right? You represent that. So take care with how you represent it, because once you get these things moving, it's almost gonna be impossible for you to stop if you do it the right way. You always have the option to quit, but once you get things going, it almost puts you in a position where you're either gonna quit or you're gonna keep moving forward. And 95% of the time, the average person, once they get things moving and they start seeing the fruit of what it is they're doing, they don't quit. The focus here is, once you take that first step and you begin making progress, because you're building something that has value and has substance, you're not gonna quit. In those tough times, you have to remember why it is you're doing what you're doing, who it is you're doing it for, and I guarantee you, those times where you do want to give up, you're gonna make a decision in your mind that I can't quit. And all of the progress that you look over, all of the steps that you've taken, everything that you've built, you're gonna say, man, I can't quit now. I'm this close. All right. So you take that as your first step, and once you unlock that power of beginning, you'll begin to see how your entire life begins to shift, how you see the world changes, how other people see you change. All right? There's a lot of people who know you that may doubt what you do, and because you start doing things, they're not going to see you how they ought to see you. If you start a business, they're not going to see you as a business owner. They're going to see you as the person they know you to be. They're going to see you as a person with the business, but they won't see you or treat you as a business owner. You can't get caught up in that. You just have to stay focused, and you have to see yourself as a business owner and carry yourself as a business owner, as a CEO of the organization, as the lead developer of whatever application idea or brand or whatever it is that you're building. All right, so stay tuned for another video that's going to talk about, the power of pressing forward. And I just encourage you to tune in and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Join the Facebook page. Follow me on Instagram, and all of the other social media platforms will be listed in the description of the video below. So just click the subscribe button. That way, when new videos are uploaded, you can be alerted to the fact that they are there. All right, so this right here is going to be known as the Power Series. So I hope you enjoy, and I guarantee you, if you apply the things I'm going to talk about in these videos, then you're sure to find success. Also be on the lookout for more in-depth one-on-one coaching opportunities I'll post. Some will be free. Others are going to be courses that are going to have a fee attached, but don't worry, that fee is going to be an investment into whatever it is you're building, And I'm also going to teach you how the investment that you make in that course that I will be teaching is not only going to be a benefit to your business because I'm going to help you build it, but I'm also going to show you how whatever you pay for that course turns into a tax deductible a business expense that lowers your tax bracket and increases your overall revenue. All right, so again, my name is Nate. This is Bridging the Gaps. And this is the Power series, and this video was all about the power of getting started. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you subscribe, and I look forward to hopefully hearing from you. If you have any questions, email admin@bridgingthegapsinc.com. Again, that's admin, ADMIN, @bridgingthegapsinc.com. Send me your questions, comment questions below. Any videos you want to see, just let me know, and I'll do my best to try to respond and hopefully put some tips out there that's going to help you change your life and impact the lives of others.